All right, today I'm going to show you a few tips in Adobe Lightroom Classic for viewing versions of an image you're editing, or say the before and after, what it looked like previously and what it looked like after you edited it. So I am in the Develop module, and as you can see on the screen, I'm switching back and forth. All I am doing to show you the before and after is I'm hitting the backslash key on my keyboard, and you even see we get this little before up in the right corner and before in the lower left. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is we've got our history. So what's nice about the history is you can look at the different versions. So for example, when I added some clipping, when I synchronized it with some others, so that's the big one there. So notice the brightness change and the import, what it originally looked like. So go to your history on the lower left and you can view the different edits as you worked your way through them. So that's tip number two. Tip number three, down here you see this little icon with the Y and the Y next to it, and it popped up when I hovered over it, cycles between before and after. So if you click on that, what it's going to do is it's going to create a nice side-by-side, which is really nice, so you can actually see what it originally looked like, what it looked like after. And you can change those views as well. So if you click on it again, notice what it does is it actually flips it down the middle. This is really nice sometimes to get into the detail of it. Hit it again, one on the above and below. And so that is tip number three. And the fourth tip, so let's get out of here. And what I'm going to do is go over to the right. And now let's say I just want to look at just individual items here. So under black and white, I did my black and white mixer here, right? Because obviously it's black and white. Click this little icon here, turn off black and white mix. So that's going to turn off just what I did with that in that black and white panel, but it's not going to affect anything that I did in any of the other panels. So if I did some tone curving or color grading, I often tend to do a bit of vignetting. I really like vignetting. So as you can see here, I did some vignetting. I can turn that off and turn it on as well. So that is kind of that nice little tip there. So there's a lot of different ways that you can view the different versions of the image that you've worked on. And what's nice about it is you can kind of drill into what that specific thing did. So if you just want to look at the overall, if you want to look at the side by side, or if you want to look at those individual adjustments as you made them. And as always, hope you found that little tip useful. You know what you got to do, which is subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, share, and all that good stuff. Thanks.